thanks to the support as a channel member, John Howell. Look, we all saw what happened in the Champions League final. I need a day's rest from Manchester United before we do the Club World Cup. So we're gonna do some England. We're gonna win the Nations League with England, get some feel good back. I think that's a good idea. Hello and welcome to a non-league to legend international football bonus video. I guess it's episode 1 with England because we're also going to do the World Cup next summer, or the Euros. I don't actually know what is next summer. I think it's the World Cup. Either way, this is the Nations League. It's specifically the finals of the Nations League because we have already comfortably won our group. A group that contained Spain, and we were very, very strong in. I've been manager of England all this season, and we've been doing really quite well. We faced Germany in the semi-final. The way the Nations League is structured, I think we play a second game regardless. So once we've played Germany, we'll be playing either France or Belgium to either win it or finish third in it. We want to win the whole thing. I don't know, have England ever won it before? We won it in 2030. There you go. We'd like to win. Why is there a 2033 edition when there was a 2032 edition? Why does this count as the 2034 version? Do we not play? I don't understand how the Nations League works, but we're playing in it, and I'm going to win matches and hopefully win the whole thing. So I am confused. Hold on. Right, I've just double checked. This is definitely the semi-final. So why would yeah, I don't know. The final was at Portman Road. This is very odd. Anyway, this is our England team. Should be a lot of familiar faces in here, both from real world football and our Manchester United team. You should know pretty much who everyone here is. So we've got Aaron Ramsdale in goal, who is now 36 years old with 116 England caps and earning £725,000 a week at Al Nassr, where he's been for a year, having left Nottingham Forest after quite a long Nottingham Forest career. So Aaron Ramsdale in goal. Right back is Rico Lewis, who's now 29, 50 England caps, still at Manchester City. He's been there his entire career. So he's our right back. And our left back is Dwayne Howell of Tottenham, who is a new gen, who came through at Tottenham and has established himself in the team over the last couple of years. Centre back, we know all about Levi Burrows. Obviously, he's our boy from Manchester United. We also had him at Coventry, and he's going to partner Levi Colwell. Double Levi's at the back, who is now 31, still at Chelsea, has played there his entire career. At the base of the midfield is Jack Hinchelwood, who's now 29 with 64 England caps, been at Atletico for a number of years after a big money move from Brighton, and he is quite good. And in midfield, it's our Manchester United boys. Ricky Pilbrow now making his 15th cap after establishing himself at United this season, alongside Joe Ireland, the best player of his generation. 47 caps already, 3 years now at Manchester United, and that we know is a successful midfield partnership. And then on the left wing, it's Mikey Moore of Tottenham, who is 26 and has been at Spurs all his career. And on the right-hand side, it's Bukayo Saka, 32 years old, 131 England caps, 48 goals, and has been at Arsenal his entire career. And then up front, Ethan Ranieri, 27 years old, can play anywhere in midfield or attack, but we usually use him at centre forward, another one who's been at Arsenal his entire career. So that's our 11. Let's go and beat Germany, shall we? Worth pointing out, there are a few other recognisable names down on the bench, including Jude Bellingham, Phil Foden. They're both knocking around. Gibbons, who we've got from Manchester United, is down there. Adam Wharton still exists. And Jared Hasseldin is a former Manchester United youngster who is homegrown at club. If we needed to bring him to United for a homegrown at club player, he would be an option. He's Chelsea's backup goalkeeper. Goalkeepers in the future for England, still the same problem they are in real life, in that none of the really good ones end up being English, which is quite upsetting, and which is why Ramsdale's got a gazillion England caps. Germany still with Wirtz and Adeyemi in their team, so they're having a jolly nice time. Bunch of old men with Germany, but they are trying, oh, for goodness sake. I've been having such a nice time with England. And on the whole, a nice time with Manchester United. Obviously, the Champions League final didn't go my way. I'd just like to win a an international trophy, please. And traditionally, I've not had much joy, man, doing international football in Football Manager. I've kind of avoided it the last couple of versions of FM, but there have apparently been some changes in recent years. I'm not really familiar with what they are. From what I can tell, we still don't do training, so it means we still can't rest players from training, which means international tournaments are a nightmare, and we're 2-0 down. Oh, this isn't going to plan, is it? Right. Attacking. Considering just how successful I've been over the last few years at Manchester United, these last couple of days have been glum, haven't they? We've been sad. Why are we not aiming at Burrows? We know Saka can deliver a good corner. We know Burrows can score from a corner. Why are we aiming at Colwill when we've got Burrows right there? It makes no sense. Goodness me. Right. Let's try again. Saka with the corner again. This time does find Burrows, and this time we score. See, that it's as simple as that. Aim at Levi Burrows, and more often than not, he will score for you. An England goal for Burrows from the Saka corner, and we're back in it. 22 minutes gone. It's England 1, Germany 2, and we need to drag ourselves back into this game. Germany have got a corner. I'd like to think our big boys should be capable of handling it. Well, we demand more again then. It's 3-1 to Germany. Oh, this doesn't bode well for me for the Club World Cup if I can't do these European and international tournaments. God, Burrows nearly scored again. We're just set-piece merchants, aren't we? I mean, the problem we've got is we don't really have an out-and-out striker. Your options are Ranieri or Moore. Neither of them you would call an out-and-out striker. We just don't have one for England. So we're having to play with players up front who aren't really supposed to be there. Luckily, we've got one who's just done a goal, which is jolly nice. The two of them combining. As I'm saying, neither of them are proper strikers. They combine as a front two to grab us another goal back. It's 3-2 now. I mean, there's a lot going on. It's an action-packed game. We'd quite like to win it. We would like to win the Nations League. We won it a couple of years ago. I'd like an international trophy, please. I'm now in competition with myself as well for non-league to legend Kev from the start of FM24 against this non-league to legend Kev and the Hall of Fame. He's above me at the moment. I'm trying to chase him down. I feel like I've become a better player in the year since then. And I mean, Ranieri's absolutely robbed that off of Moore. But just before half-time, it's 3-3. We are the comeback kings, boys and girls. England in the ascendancy, and Moore has had that robbed from him, and Joe Ireland has picked up a knock, which the Club World Cup with Man United starts in less than 2 weeks. I can't have Ireland picking up an injury now, so I think we are going to take him off at half-time. As much as I'd like to win this, I'd rather win the Club World Cup. So We'll give Ireland until half-time and then he can come off and be rested. Pilbro plays it over to Moore. What a finish from Mikey Moore. It's 4-3. It's still the first half. What a comeback and what a goal that was from Moore. Goodness me, Pilbro instrumental in it as well. That is some good football from England. Look at that. It's a lovely ball. And what a finish. After Ranieri robbed him of his goal a couple of minutes ago. There's no robbing him of that one. It's a lovely finish. And it's 4-3 at half-time. Let's drop back to positive mentality. Let's take off Ireland. We'll bring on Jude Bellingham for him. He can come on in midfield. And we will hopefully see out the match and book ourselves a spot in the final, which takes place within a few days, I think. Musiala has appeared for Germany. I don't think he was on at the start of the match, was he? But I imagine he's quite good at football, although I guess getting quite old now. But there's Bellingham. Not a bad option to bring on, Jude Bellingham. Real Madrid captain in the Champions League final that they've just won. So quite good, as is Ricky Pilbro. What a goal. I tell you what, he needs to be a nailed-on starter for Man United next season. None of this playing Larson. Pilbro's my boy. He's homegrown at Man United, and that was absolutely brilliant from him. He's gone past 3 Germany defenders and then applied an absolutely stupendous finish. It's now 5-3 to England. This is one for the neutrals, boys and girls. We're playing ourselves back. We were 3-1 down at one point. We've scored 4 goals without reply since then. We're doing jolly good. And Colwell deals with that come through. Let's grab one more and just, we'll feel quite safe at that point, I think, if we can grab one more. Right, Colwell playing it across to Burrows. And now Burrows with options ahead of him. Just taking his time. We know Burrows loves to faff sometimes. We see him do it for United as well. Lewis has got him out of trouble, though. And Ranieri releases Saka. And Saka, running at the Germany fullback, drills it across. Ranieri nearly has his hat-trick. But can't quite divert the chance the right side of the post, but it's a corner, and this is why we have Burrows in the team. Yes, he's a bit of a liability when he's in possession. As we saw, we probably shouldn't have him as a ball-playing defender. He should be a no-nonsense defender because he's absolutely riddled with nonsense, but he's such a goal threat that I think he scores us more goals than he gives away. Ranieri for the hat-trick, and it's pushed around the post by the Germany keeper, and we've got yet another corner. So we're going to aim at Burrows. Yet again, it's Bellingham now to hit the in-swinger and finds Burrows, and he can't quite direct it goalwards. 56 minutes gone. It's still 5-3, but this is action-packed stuff now. End-to-end, action-packed. And I feel like there's going to be more goals in this, so I would very much like us to score the next one, if that could be arranged. It's Burrows faffing a little bit again, but knows to just give it to Pilbrow and let him do what he wants to do with it. And now Lewis on the overlap at fullback just sticks one up in the air for Moore to try and attack, but not able to get any contact on it. The keeper collects comfortably, and it feels like we've gone to full highlights here. There's so much has gone on in this second half. It feels like it's been lasting forever. But they're now taking on Rico Lewis at right back again, and they have the next goal. And that was my worry, that Germany are not out of this yet. We saw early on just how threatening they can be going forward. All the players are tired at the end of what has been a very long season. And, we're making mistakes. Burrows is questionable again defensively. And now we've got a free kick, and it's going to be Saka. Shoots from range. He's hit the crossbar. Oh, my word. Saka's quite good at football, is what we're learning as part of this England adventure, and Burrows is shattered as well. Another one that we can't really risk breaking going into the Club World Cup. So Stephen Young is going to come on, who is a 25-year-old defender at Borussia Dortmund, formerly of Barcelona. Quite good pedigree there with that young man. And then we're also going to take off Hinchelwood and bring on Adam Wharton at the base of the midfield, who is now playing for Juventus, having previously been at Manchester City. So again, we've got some big players who've played for some big clubs in this England setup. Right, Young plays it forward to Pilbrow. He's had a very good game. He's a young player at a big club. Still only in it. I mean, this is still officially the tail end of his first season as a Manchester United starter. After all those loans that he had. And goodness me, he looks like he's been part of the Man United and the England teams forever. He just constantly wants the football. Young, over the top for Saka. Saka plays it back to Pilbrow. Pilbrow goes past his man. He's looking for a cross. Bellingham is there in the middle, but the goalkeeper gets there ahead of him, and he's not able to get to it. It's still just the one goal advantage. Still 20 minutes of football to go. Is this only on key highlights? Goodness me. There's so much going on in this football match. I mean, I know there's been 9 goals, but it feels like it's been going on forever. Can we just have the final whistle and we'll go into the final, please? But it's Germany on the attack again, and it's 5-5. What a stupid game of football this is turning out to be. We're going attacking. We're going to offer some encouragement, and we're going to try and win it. Obviously, we were trying to win it all along. It's 5-5. I don't know if I've ever had a 5-5 draw before. This is absolute madness, and there's still time for more goals to come. Germany have taken off Adeyemi, who's done his bit today. I think he scored a hat-trick. Foden's going to come on the left-hand side. And we're going to bring Shea Lacey on the right-hand side. Of course, recent Champions League winner with Real Madrid. Foden, I think, is still at Manchester City. He is 34 years old now, but lots of England experience. And can we have a winning goal, please, from somebody, anybody? If anybody could do us a winning goal, that'd be grand. It's going to be Germany, isn't it? Ramsdale holds on to it, and does this go to extra time? Does it go straight to penalties? We're probably not going to find out. I think we're about to lose 6-5, which would be Yet another kick in the teeth after what we've just had in the Champions League final with United. I don't think I can cope. I'm playing this straight after the Champions League final because I'm recording some videos in advance because I'm on holiday. I'm not enjoying myself. Right, it is extra time. This is the last thing we need. It's the longest game of football in history anyway. Right, what have we got on the bench that could potentially win a football match? Kyle Smith is at Newcastle, but doesn't really score goals. So he's probably not the answer when it comes to trying to find a winner. Alan Preen is someone I've been trying to sign for Manchester United. So I think we're going to bring him on at left back because I kind of want to have a look at him. He's basically a winger who can also play left back. So if he comes on and is a game changer, he's a potential Manchester United signing for this summer. It is 5-5. We're encouraging the boys again, and it is us with an attacking highlight. Pilbro, who is probably getting quite tired now. He doesn't play a lot of full 90s, never mind full 120s. Colwell, forward to Foden. Foden in looking for the run of Ranieri, can't find him. And it's Germany looking to play the ball out from the back. And this is where we should be hassling them and stopping them from doing that. But Pilbro is only 5'4", by the way, so he's never going to win an aerial battle like that one there in midfield. But he does chase around like an energetic little rascal in that midfield. But it's back with the Germany keeper again. And that's a risky pass, but they get away with it. And now we get a look at Preen defensively. And he didn't get anywhere near the guy he was supposed to be getting near. And that was close. Oh, look at the XG. We should have had this done already. We shouldn't be conceding 5 goals off an XG of 2.34. Ramsdale needs to do better. He's had a poor game. Can we have a winner? I'm going to demand more. We scored 5. Oh, Shea Lacey's injured. We don't have any more substitutions to use. So I guess we'll stick Foden in there and we'll get the width out of these two. We should probably go back to positive now. Lacey didn't play for very long, did he? Always let me down at Man United. Ruined me in the Champions League final and now letting me down for England as well. Ramsdale with the save that pushes it onto the crossbar. Germany have another corner and they are knocking on the door here. We both inexplicably really, really want to win the Nations League. I just wanted a day off from Manchester United. What's Germany's excuse? Who's the Germany manager? What have I done to him? Oh, I hate it. What has Ramsdale done there? I mean, oh, there's just no excuse, is there? Well, I'm horrified. Second episode in a row I'm ending just leaning forward looking sad. And you know what? I'm not even going to show you the third place playoff even if it exists. That's your little taste of England. There you go. That's their manager. He's got a hat on. That makes it worse, if anything. More England to come next summer. In fact, there isn't even a third place playoff anyway. I thought there was. There's not. Oh, there is a third place playoff. I don't want to do it. We finished 3rd or 4th, boys and girls. You'll meet England again next summer at the World Cup. I'm not going to show you any more of the qualifiers. And we'll be back tomorrow for the Club World Cup with Manchester United, which based on the last couple of big matches we've played in. Hate it. I'm recording this a week in advance. Please tell me FM25 has been announced by now. I need something to cheer me up. If you've enjoyed that, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. And thank you very much for watching.